I'm pretty curious here. Like when active funds can generate these kind of alphas, then why do we need passives in the first place? Like why is it active and passive, as you say?
I think one of the very important concepts that I think I'm seeing more and more of here, but I think there's still a long way to go, is the concept of asset allocation and thinking of individuals' portfolios. And I think rather than thinking about it as a single stock, single fund, one fund's alpha level, I think it's about the asset allocation. And I think when you think about an individual's asset allocation, firstly, no individual has the same asset allocation. So depending on where they are in their life, what their goals are, everything going to be different. And there will be elements of that that can be, let's say, more efficiently gathered through an index fund. So you could, let's say for theory, say, I want to have equity exposure, and for a certain part of my equity exposure, I really just care about the market. So let's say large cap, for example, and there's an index fund. Or I might say in this scenario, I only care about getting overall small cap exposure rather than any single stock exposure. So there are very efficient ways to get market exposure, which are quite valuable from an asset allocation perspective. Because the amount of, let's say, alpha that you can generate if you get the right asset allocation will override any alpha that you can generate at a, let's say, a single fund level. In that context, when the mix of index as well as active makes a lot of sense, because you can then say, okay, here's a section of the asset allocation that is just index, and then here's the rest that is active.